What's up guys, Card Protagonist here. So today I'll be doing another deck for sale video of my Purgatory Knights deck, as you can see. So do you feel this world has become a dreadful place and you want to destroy everything and recreate it? So join Team Purgatory and destroy the world. Alright, just kidding. So today I'll be going through a deck profile on my Purgatory Knight deck. As well, I'll be selling this deck. So because of, I already saw a couple of my decks, so yeah, I think my Purgatory Knights also want to have a new owner because I have not been giving them much attention. So I'm sure most of you guys out there has better skills than me that can control the Purgatory Knights. Purgatory Knights is a deck that is focused on combo attacks, which allows you to hit up to 12 damage easily. So yeah, this whole deck comes with a basic sleeves and a deck box, so that yeah, everything is covered in it. So let me quickly go on the deck profile and explain how the whole deck works while doing a deck for sale video. So it's, yeah, pretty awesome. So of course the buddy we play is Daimiel Sword Dragon, aka Daimios is a beheading sword. Daimiel Sword is the only buddy fight unit which allows you to restand the unit by sacrificing another unit. So in another way, it is RPBA in buddy fight form. Attack, sacrifice another unit, restand. Attack, sacrifice another unit, restand. That's how it works. So yeah, and there's a Tsuku flag. Tsuku's like the badass. It's like, damn it, I hate this world, so I want to destroy the world. Yeah, lol. That's what happens when kids get mad. I want to destroy the world because daddy, mom, you don't pay attention to me. Okay, just kidding. Purgatory is cool and you must buy this deck. Okay, I'm a sellout. Alright, first, the deck we play is for Daimiel Sword Dragon. 6/2/3 stats. Very good, solid stats. His ability is counter. During your turn, destroy another monster on the field with Purgatory Knights in the name and restand this unit. So as I explained before, attack, sec 1, restand, sec 1, restand. That's how it works. So later I'll show you how I can do tons of damage to destroy opponents. Yep, he's basically the whole heart of the deck. And to be honest, the most of the time, if you're able to draw into your hand, get the combo pieces, you kill your opponent straight away. So he is a staple in the deck. Don't play less than 4. That's stupid. That's why I make it as a buddy. Alright, next we play 4 Mad Halberds. Alright, some people might be asking why play Mad Halberds. Mad Halberd is good because if you don't draw your Daimiel Sword Dragon, you're pretty much screwed if you don't have defense. Mad Halberd is good because Peon gauge his core. He has a 6/2/6 stats, which is quite tanky, and he can move. So he can protect your life until you draw your Daimiel Sword. If you draw Daimiel Sword, please just go for Daimiel Sword and kill opponent. Please don't delay. If you don't draw your Daimiel Sword, hopefully you at least have a Mad Halberd to help you tank. He's a really tanky card, so yeah. 6/2/6, and he can tank with the 1 gauge cost. It's not too bad. He has a move. Another size 2 we have is 2 copies of Graham Lance Dragon. If you control a monster with Purgatory Knights in your name, aka Daimiel Sword, because it is Purgatory Knights Daimiel Sword Dragon, if it's the size of this card is reduced by 1. So basically, he is considered a size 2, size 1 card. He's there because he is he's pretty okay. I mean, he allows you to destroy another monster to gain 1 crit. He has a 6/2/2 stats, which is pretty solid. His activate is counter activate. During your turn, you can destroy another monster you control on the field, which with Purgatory Knight's name. If you do, this unit gives us 1 crit. So yeah, the nice formation is you have a Daimiel Sword, this one, and a size 0. That's the perfect formation for you to do your Daimiel's Retribution combo. So yeah, he's a size 1 and a size 2, and he's there because he can sack units. Yeah. 2 copies. Alright, for size 1, we now play the 4 of the card from Golden Buddy Pack. Purgatory Knights Evergreeby Dragon. Lol. His design is really awesome. I really like his design. During your attack phase, when this card is destroyed by an effect of a card, aka sacrifice units, so Daimiel Sword, sack, you can draw 1 free card. So it's good because let's say if your opponent survives that gigantic combo of yours, you still actually get to draw 1 card back, and you might draw into your defenses that will save your life later on. So yeah, it's good. He's at the poke 1 opponent, then restand. He's basically like what you call it? Yeah, you play that card which allows you to sack and draw 1 free card. Okay, so it's a good card. He's very important for consistency of the deck. So yeah, He saves your life sometimes. Next is we go to size zeros. Yeah, I think that's the only size one, because size one is, we consider the Graham lens. The Graham lens is a size 1 as well, actually. And this deck doesn't really need to play a lot of size 1s, because we play our size 0s and size 1s, unless you really don't draw any monsters. 4 Purgatory Knight Crossbow Dragons follows. You may only call this card if you have a Purgatory Knight and the card in the field, so you make sure before you call him you must have at least a unit on the field, so you can call. When this card deals damage to your opponent, put the top card of your card into your gauge. So basically when the attack hits, which is most likely going to hit because it's a 1 crit, your opponent mostly going to guard your Damios resending crap. You can resend 3 times, so yeah, triple drive, awesome. Most of the time, your opponent will take his attack, so you can charge for free gauge, so they can pay for your costs later on. Yeah, it's very handy because it's the most important. The only reason why it's here is because it's size 0. Size 0 is really important. It's like for full combo hits. So yeah, another size 0 is Purgatory Knight's Knuckle Duster Dragon. You may only call this card if Purgatory Knight's in its name or it's on the field. So 2/2/1 is there because he has a 2. It's a very nice 2 crit, so they can push for game. The more crits you have in that combo chain, is the high chance your opponent dies. That's the monster lineup. Now we go for spells. This deck is really bursty. So of course, similar to Dungeon World, it needs to play more defense. So we play 12 defensive cards. Alright, first it is Death Grip. Death Grip is one of the best removals. Pay 1 gauge counter, destroy size 2 or less monster on the field, so you can destroy it. Even your own monster, God knows what. So maybe you want to destroy and draw 1 card. I don't know why would you do that. So yeah, opponent attacks you, you can just pop their monsters by pay 1 gauge anytime, so it's very nice. Next is Black Dragon Shield. So very classic Green Dragon Shield style version. You may only cast this card if you be dealt damage and you don't have a monster in the center. So you can't protect your Halberd Dragon, unfortunately, because it's only when you dealt damage. The damage is reduced to 0 and gain 1 life. So basically it's a Green Dragon Shield for your life. Very awesome. And it can negate burn effects as well. So take note, if your opponent is burning you for 3 damage, you can just cast, reduce, and gain 1 life. It's Shellax. And next is Midnight Shadows. You may only cast this card when your opponent attack, and if it's not a link attack, so your opponent attack you solo, you can just guard the basic form of guarding. It's a Solomon Shield. So play lots of defense because you have all the attack you want already. So next is one of the best Purgatory Knight cards, is Purgatory Knights Forever. Cast cost, pay 1 gauge and take 1 damage. Put up to 2 cards with Purgatory Knight in its name from your drop zone to your hand. So let's say you didn't finish off your opponent using Damiel Sword Dragon, and most of the stuff is going to be the combo with in the drop zone. All of your combo stuff will be in your drop zone because you sack away with Damiel Sword. So let's say your opponent survive, you top draw this shit, and yeah, you can get back all the stuff you retrieve. So okay, let's say the previous one he destroyed my Damiels. Okay, I add it back to my hand, just like that. So this card is a staple in Purgatory Knights. Play 4 or just go home. Next is 4 Abyss Symphony. We want as much draw power as we can, because this deck actually lacks defense, so drawing into more cards is very important. And this deck doesn't really use a lot of gauge, so it's cool to play more draw power. Next is Crush That Body and Sustain Mind. He's the most cruel card in the game. When a monster the field, when your Purgatory Knight monster get destroyed, you can put the top card into your gauge. So it can put as many times as you get destroyed. So it doesn't say once per turn. So you guys, let's say you do the damage combo, destroy 2, you can charge 2 gauge for free. And if you would die, you can put this card into your drop zone and look at top card of the deck. If it's a spell, you can gain 2 life. You may only set 1 Crush That Body, Sustain Mind on the field. Yep. So I only play 1. This card saves Tasuku, so it's good. So it must be good. Alright, now we go to weapons. Weapons, for Purgatory Blade Fatal, the black Drago Brave. Yeah, it definitely looks like a Drago Brave when Tasuku got corrupted by darkness. His ability is pay 1 gauge. When a monster on the field gets destroyed, aka by Damiel's Retribution skill, this card gains us 1 crit, so it's a 3 crit weapon. So for 1 gauge for a decent weapon is pretty good. If you're doing the combo, this card will push you for game. So 3 crits. Next is Evil Death Sky is a very good backup weapon. Pay 1 gauge Spectral Strike. When this card attacks destroy a monster, you can deal 1 damage to your opponent, or it is a 4/2. If your opponent doesn't have any monster or want to push your game, you can just go for their life, which is 2 damage. Still good. Nice. Of course, I'll be providing some side deck cards for your Purgatory Knight deck, because yeah, card players always sell good decks. I don't sell a half-ass deck, so yeah. If your opponent play a weapon-based deck like Danger World or Hero World, this card will save you. When this card deals damage to your opponent and you have 6 life or less, pop that weapon. It's for free. So it's nice. So 2 copies of Swordbreaker Dragon. If your opponent play huge monsters or huge walls, you can use this card. Death damage, destroy monster opponent's field. Very good. Good basic. No cost. It's a no cost Dragonic destroy. So yeah, it's awesome. And yep, more weapon destruction, because if you play against this Kaizeron, this guy is gonna wreck your opponent. When this card is destroyed by effect of a monster, you may pay 1 gauge. If you do, destroy an item on your opponent's field. So even if it's alright, so let's say your opponent play weapon-based decks like Danger World, you can do your combo. After he attacks, you can attack, resend. You want to resend, you sack him away. Then you pay 1 gauge, destroy 1 weapon. Just like that. So it's very good because it can wear out Tizerion, because you can always Purgatory Knight forever and retrieve it back and just keep sacking and destroying your opponent weapon. So this guy is very good if your opponent plays weapon-based decks like Danger World and Kaizeron. So let me go through how much damage a Demios deck can do. So Demios, weapon, size 0. Size 0 could be any size 0, as long as you must have at least a size 0. Okay, size 1. Let's do a size 1 scenario. So it's gonna be like this. Size 0 in center and the Demios field. So what we do is we attack 1 damage, 2 damage, 3 damage, 5 damage, we stand by sacking this off. Yep, 5 damage, 7 damage, we stand, 9 damage, 11 damage. Yeah, this is how awesome this deck is. Just like that, you can do 11 damage. So yeah, of course we always have 13 damage, no problem. Just replace it with Graham Lens, because Graham Lens is considered a size 1. So yeah, let's do it again. Let's do math. 2, 4, 6, restand, 8, restand, 10, then 13 damage, just like that. So you can see how OP the Demios is. Yep. So remember, so if you guys are interested in this deck, remember message me on Facebook. I reply within a day at least, because I check my mail every day. Send me a message on Facebook. The link to my Facebook is down there. So add me on Facebook and message me if you are interested in this deck. Don't worry about me scamming. I accept PayPal, and I can ship anywhere in the world. I mean, airmail, which arrives within a week or so. So yeah, remember, add me on Facebook and subscribe to my channel. Peace out, and I love you guys. Rawr.